I started Healing Hands, Happy Hearts because I feel that as Irish people, all too often we can feel very withdrawn from one another. There was a time in my life where I felt that I just wanted some sort of physical contact in order to feel that I was actually really alive. And a handshake or a hug would have been most welcome. I also wanted to raise money for the charities, namely Pieta House, the Samaritans, and 3Ts. I don't know an awful lot about 3Ts, but they sent me a wonderful email today. Really delighted that I was helping to raise funds. I know that they're doing a lot of work on raising awareness about suicide and working on suicide prevention, especially with young people and other community groups. They can give talks and help in a variety of ways. Um, Pieta House, I've also heard great things about. They offer counselling services to people who have been depressed or self-harming. And the Samaritans, I think most people know about the Samaritans. I have to say there was a time in my life when I did ring the Samaritans regularly myself. Well, not very regularly, but from time to time. So I really appreciated that there was somebody I could talk to at a time when I didn't really have a lot of people to talk to. The hugging and shaking hands is actually proving more challenging than I'd imagined. I, it is a bit weird and it is a bit awkward, but most people are lovely once you say it to them. I'm mostly just shaking hands with people in shops when I buy things, and they're usually delighted. Some people look at you a little bit oddly and quizzically, but the worst that's going to happen is they'll be bemused. Actually, the worst that happened was in the Key Co-op, where a member of staff whom I've known for about 20 years, I shook his hand, no problem. The woman working beside him said I should have given him a hug, but I said, oh, the counter space between us made it awkward. And as I was leaving the shop, he said, thank God for the counter space. So that was probably the worst attitude, but also probably the best because it was funny and lighthearted. So please, please join me. I don't want to be the only person doing this. I think everyone will benefit. It may feel a bit strange, but you know what? Most people are going to be more than happy to participate, especially if you tell them it's for charity. So go on, go out there, hug people.